Hello, YouTube. My name is Scott Perdue. I'm an Amazon author of over 100 books, tons of Christian self-help books, all kinds of great stuff. Anyway, next time you're on Amazon, look up my name, Scott Perdue, and see if there's any books you can find, add some wisdom into your life. Anyway, today I'm going to come to you with one of the books I recently wrote called Promised Land Leadership, Leading an Army Like Joshua. Battle of Jericho, Joshua 6. How the Battle of Jericho teaches faith, obedience, and leadership strategy. The story of the Battle of Jericho, recorded in Joshua 6, is one of the most compelling narratives of leadership, faith, and divine intervention in the Bible. It provides profound insights into how modern leaders can navigate challenges, lead with purpose, and achieve success by relying on faith and strategic obedience. This victory was not just a military triumph, but a powerful demonstration of how God empowers his people to fulfill his promises. The context of Jericho. Jericho was a fortified city known for its massive walls and seemingly impenetrable defenses. For the Israelites, fresh from crossing the Jordan River, it represented the first and most daunting obstacle in their conquest of Canaan, the land of God, the land that God had promised to them. Joshua, as their leader, faced a critical moment. The challenge was not merely to defeat Jericho, but to do so in a way that honored God's covenant and displayed his power. God's unique strategy. The instructions given to Joshua were unconventional and seemingly illogical from the military's perspective. God commanded, 1. The Israelites were to march around the city once a day for 6 days, led by priests carrying the Ark of the Covenant and blowing the trumpets made from ram's horns. Number 2, on the 7th day, they were to march around the city 7 times, and at Joshua's command, the people were to shout loudly. Number 3, the walls would collapse, and the city would be theirs to conquer. This plan required absolute faith and obedience. As it says in Joshua 6:2 Amplified, the Lord said to Joshua, "See, I have given Jericho into your hand, with its king and its mighty warriors." God's assurance came before any action was taken, emphasizing that victory was a divine gift, not a result of human effort. Key leadership lessons from the Battle of Jericho. Faith in God's plan. Leading through challenge often requires trust in a vision that others may not understand. Joshua's willingness to follow God's instructions, despite their unconventional nature, underscores the importance of faith in leadership. As Hebrews 11:30 Amplify affirms, by faith the walls of Jericho fell after they had been encircled for 7 days by Joshua and the sons of Israel. Modern leaders can draw from this example by recognizing that success often begins with faith. Faith in their mission, faith in their team, and most importantly, faith in God's guidance. Challenges may appear insurmountable, but leaders grounded in faith can inspire others to move forward with confidence. Number 2, obedience to divine direction. Joshua's unwavering obedience to God's detailed instructions is hallmark of his leadership. He did not deviate from God's plan, nor did he seek to impose his own strategies. His obedience was critical to the Israelites' success. As Deuteronomy 5:33 Amplified states, "You shall walk, that is, live each and every day in all your ways which the Lord your God has commanded you, so that you may live and that it may be well with you." For modern leaders, this principle translates to staying true to core values, ethical practices, and long-term goals, even when alternative routes seem quicker or easier. True leadership demands a commitment to doing what is right, not just what is expected or expedient. Number 3, strategic patience and discipline. The Israelites were instructed to march silently for 6 days before shouting on the 7th day. This required patience, discipline, and trust. It might have been tempting to act prematurely, but the victory depended on following God's precise timing. This teaches leaders the value of patience and strategic preparation. Effectively, leadership is not about rushing into action, but about aligning efforts with a well-considered plan. As Ecclesiastes 3:1 Amplified reminds us, there is a season, a time appointed for everything, and a time for every delight and every event on purpose under heaven. Unified effort and teamwork. The success of Jericho's conquest was not solely Joshua's achievement, but a collective effort. The priests, soldiers, and the entire community of Israel had to work together, each fulfilling their role. This unity was essential to achieving the goal. Leaders hold on, gotta scroll up here. Leaders today can learn that collaboration and clear communication are vital. A united team working toward a shared vision is far more powerful than individuals acting alone. As 1 Corinthians 12:14 Amplified states, "For the human body does not consist of one part, but of many limbs and organs. Every role matters, and a good leader recognizes and values each contribution." Number 5, leading with boldness and confidence. Joshua demonstrated boldness by commanding his people to follow a plan that defied conventional wisdom. His confidence came from his faith in God's promises. Joshua 1:9 Amplified, spoken by God earlier, encapsulates this mindset. "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be terrified or dismayed, intimidated, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go." Modern leaders can emulate this boldness by stepping out of their comfort zones and leading with conviction, even in the face of skepticism or resistance. Confidence, when rooted in faith and preparation, inspires others to believe in the mission. Number 6, celebrating success while honoring God. After Jericho's walls fell, the Israelites dedicated the city to God, taking no personal spoils from the victory. This act of humility and gratitude reinforced that the victory belonged to God. Leaders should remember to celebrate achievements in ways that honor the values and principles that guided their success. Giving credit to the team and acknowledging divine guidance fosters humility and maintains perspective. The role of faith in overcoming challenges. The Battle of Jericho illustrates the leadership grounded in faith can overcome even the most formidable challenges. Faith empowers leaders to see beyond the obstacles and trust in a greater plan. As Proverbs 3:5-6 Amplified advises, "Trust in and rely confidently on the Lord with all your heart, and do not rely on your own insight or understanding. In all your ways know and acknowledge and recognize him, and he will make your path straight and smooth, removing obstacles that block your way." Faith is not passive. It requires action. Joshua and the Israelites acted on their faith by following God's instruction precisely. Similarly, modern leaders can combine faith with action, taking deliberate steps toward their goals while trusting in divine guidance. Practical applications for modern leaders. Adopt a God-centered vision. Like Joshua, start with a clear sense of purpose that aligns with your values and faith. Number 2, prioritize obedience. Follow ethical principles and divine direction, even when it's challenging. Number 3, develop patience and strategy. Invest time in preparation and wait for the right moment to act. Foster team unity. Engage and empower your team, ensuring everyone understands their role in the mission. Lead with confidence. Face challenges boldly, trusting that God's promises are sure. Give credit where it's due. Celebrate victories humbly, recognizing the contributions of others and the role of divine guidance. The broader message of Jericho. The Battle of Jericho is more than a historical event. It's a timeless blueprint for conquering challenges through faith, obedience, and strategic leadership. It reminds us that the true success is not achieved by human strength alone, but by aligning your actions with God's will. For leaders today, the lessons of Jericho offer a powerful reminder. The greatest victories come when we trust in God, obey his guidance, and lead with boldness and humility. As Psalms 37:5 Amplified encourages, commit your way to the Lord, trust in him also, and he will do it. Lead like Joshua, conquer like Joshua, fuel your calling with faith and strategy. Thank you for following me in this chapter. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you today for following me through. There will be lots of other chapters, lots of lessons to learn from. Please watch those videos and follow me through those as well. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.